guys, it's Kendall. Welcome back. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. It's crazy because it's currently a Sunday. It's around 12:50 and these Quantums just came in and that's literally 1 day shipping. So don't know how I got it, but I'm not complaining. So I thought that I would just open these like right on camera, and I haven't looked at them at all. I haven't even opened the box. So I wanted to give my like first impressions without even looking at the shoe. And to be completely honest, I haven't really done a lot of research on this particular shoe and what it like entails because I wasn't really sure I was going to pick it up. And if you guys have watched my videos before, you would know that I have the bariums and also the original Quantums. So I do have 2 pairs and I definitely don't need 3 of them. So these are actually for Jalen. He wanted a pair of Quantums and he doesn't have any yet. So these are actually his pair, but I won them on my Adidas app. So I just put in for his size and luckily we got them because he didn't get them on his app. So I did go ahead and pick them up. So for the on feet of these, he's going to be trying them on because obviously I don't fit in them. So I'm excited to show you guys my first impressions of these. I'm still in shock, like I keep saying that, but I really am. And it's funny, this box is huge. It's so much bigger than like the actual box of the shoe, and the Quantum box is a little bit bigger, but not this big. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it. And I'm just putting it on the ground because I can't actually open this on like holding it. Okay, so here it is. And yeah, this box is bigger than I'm used to because it is a size 10.5. It's not my size, like I said before. And it's actually kind of crazy because a lot of people I heard weren't like going for this shoe. And a lot of people did like them, but a lot of people didn't. But my guess is just because the original colorway is probably the best one. So I'm sure a lot of people wanted that one. But I was surprised that we weren't both able to get it on the Adidas app because since everyone said they weren't going for it, I thought we both would win. But luckily we got one size for him, so that worked out well. Okay, so basically it's the same box as all of the Quantums come in. And the official colorway on this says Oh Fanny. I think that's how you say it. But that is different because it's called like a teal blue. Okay, so opening it. Okay, so here are the Quantums in the teal blue colorway. And my first impression of them, I would say, to me, it looks a little bit darker, like the teal part. It looks darker than the stock photo online. So I feel like online it kind of looks a little bit lighter, but it's not like that far off, but obviously stock photos look different on Adidas, as we all know. But I wouldn't say it's like a terrible color. I do kind of like it. Put a little closer. Yeah, at first glance I would say I am not like a huge fan of it, but I'm not hating it either, if that makes any sense. I feel like it's hard because I do have the other 2 models and the original Quantums are my favorite, but this is a little bit different than the other ones, so I feel like it has its own character to it. I feel like it looks a little bit different because I noticed that on the side here, it's kind of like one knit material. A lot of times it's more defined on the other shoes, but it kind of looks like one knit, but different colors. I would say it's kind of like a greenish, like a oh, actually it's like an olive green, I would say. But then you also have a little bit of dark gray knit in there as well. And it also does have a little bit of reflectiveness in there. And it does have that 3M like woven throughout. So you do have a little bit of the 3M reflective there, but it's not like as crazy 3M as the back here as all of the Quantums do have. So if you're looking for a reflective, there is some in here at least. And then moving down to the midsole, it is translucent as you can see, but it kind of looks more gray than the previous Quantums, so it does look like a little bit darker. That's why I'm like drawn to that more. But you can see it is translucent, and then the boost you have on the bottom, which is always nice because boost is very comfortable. But yeah, just a whole piece of knit where the other ones are a little bit different. So there is a lot of differences with the shoe, but the model itself is pretty much similar. And then moving to the toe box, it's that suede material again, and it's kind of like a darker gray, but it does have the same suede feel as the other ones. And on the laces here, it's that neoprene-like material, and it moves all the way up to the ankles. But the ankles doesn't have like a lot of padding, which I noticed with the other Quantums, so it's pretty much the same as the others. And then on the inside you have that Adidas Yeezy pad, and it's just black like the rest of the inside of the shoe. And then moving down to the sole of the shoe, it's that light gum color, and it's like kind of yellowish, but it's pretty much the same as all of the other Quantums. And then you can see that boost material on the heel of the shoe, but all of it is pretty much the same as the other Quantums. And as you have probably noticed from all of the Quantums, really the only differences are the colors and this part right here. The knit part is pretty much where the differences lie in all of the Quantums. The silhouette and just the makeup of the shoe is pretty much the same except for the side, and obviously this color for the midsole. So for sizing for this shoe, it's pretty much the same as all of the Quantums. For me and Jalen, we both went true to size instead of going a half size up. Just for us, our feet are more like narrow and it works well for us. But I think if you do have a wide foot and you prefer more room in the shoe, you might want to go a half size up. But I think that the true size is perfect because you don't really want it to be too bulky because the shoe is bulky already. Obviously, because it's a basketball shoe, it's going to be a little bit wider and bulkier. I wouldn't go any further down than a half size just because for me, the toes were kind of like almost at the top. So if I went any more down, this shoe would be too tight. So true to size or like a half size up if you really want a like wider base. I feel like the more I look at this shoe, the olive and gray, like dark gray tones are kind of growing on me, and I do kind of like them. And especially if you are a big fan of them and you kind of like to wear those colors in your wardrobe, this would definitely match, and it gives it like that little pop of the teal blue. And this also is kind of a good option because it's not really going for a ton on StockX. It retails for $250, and the highest I saw for sizing on this is $300, and it actually was as low as $260, so it's only $10 more, but depending on your size. And I believe I saw that in a size 6 was $260, which is weird because usually it's a little bit more for that size, but that's okay because it is good, so people could get it. It is pretty expensive already, so being that the resale isn't really that much, if you missed out on it, you can probably pick it up for not like a lot. And even if you wait a few weeks, it might even drop further. Not sure, I'm not like good at like the resale predictions, so I'm just thinking because of the last ones and the variants I actually got for under retail, so that's just my thought. But yeah, overall, it is a decent shoe. Like, I personally like the Quantum model. If you don't really like bulky shoes, like I said in my previous videos, you might not like this because you do have to get used to the basketball shoe vibe. It is a lot bulkier, and yeah, a lot of people were saying that they didn't like the bulkiness, but it is such a staple for Yeezys because it is different, and they have been coming out with a lot of these silhouettes now. And yeah, I feel like it's a great winter shoe especially, and it is pretty comfortable. So yeah, I do think that it's still a good option, but let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about it, and if you guys picked it up or if you wish you did now. Yeah, let me know, and I'll have Jalen do the on feet now. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you're feeling about this shoe and if you picked it up. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.